Marco and Jeets present the unbelievable Millionaires of Radio.
All right, this is the bit where we play you segments from other radio shows that make millions of dollars, and we go, how in hell is this fair? But that's the way it is.
Hey, what's the show we're going to talk about today, Marco?
It's called Murphy, Sam, and Jody.
Oh, I hate those guys, but I love Sam. I can't wait.
So like I said, we will play you their segments. We'll bash our heads against the wall. And you should be somewhat thankful that that's not the show they hired here in Las Vegas.
Every time I hear this segment, I go back and look at my contract here with X1075, and I sob openly. I'm just, he makes so much more money.
The 26 seconds that we've been talking about, Unbelievable Millionaires of Radio, they have made $42,000. We have a ticker that runs, and
right.
You know, it's like when you go to the casinos, you see the mega bucks machines. You know, they're always running up.
Or like on Wall Street, you know what I mean?
The
when
ticker's
you see the
running.
Dow,
right. Something we've added in the last couple of weeks, and I really like this, is the wheel of weapons.
Yeah.
And what we do is we use these weapons that the wheel gives us to attack this radio show that makes millions of dollars when they really piss us off.
Should we spin the wheel?
Let's spin the wheel and see what weapons we will be awarded. Yeah, always you first.
Big money, big money, big money. No whammies, no
wheel
whammies. No
of
whammies.
weapons. This is Jeets.
No whammies, big money. And stop.
Oh, very nice,
Yeah.
Jeets. Are you ready for a chainsaw?
Am I ready?
Oh, yeah.
You know how many limbs I can cut off of that thing? Yeah.
All right. Wheel of weapons.
Looks like there's a good chance I'll be pruning Murphy today.
Oh, this is a first time here on Wheel of Weapons that
All right.
you were given a chainsaw.
Well, why don't you spin the wheel now?
Well, I will, but I just wanted people to understand these are the weapons that we'll use to attack the show. Here's my spin.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
I hope you don't land on water balloons.
Wheel of Weapons turning and is awarding me. I will be attacking this show. Wow. I'll be using Justin Bieber, who will be throwing bombs at the show.
Oh, no.
Oh, look. Man. All right.
This is the worst weapon yet. So wait, let me get this straight. Not only do you have to hear his... Not only do you have to hear that crappy song, you also getting grenades launched at
It's
you?
actually, what the wheel is saying is that it is Justin Bieber throwing bombs. So, yeah, it's the terrible song, and then it's Justin Bieber.
Oh, man, that is the worst.
Those are our weapons
That's how you
today.
defeat ISIS right there.
That's a dangerous-ass weapon. All right, let's get on to our
because
first
the
segment
Bieber
here.
song will disorient them. They'll be like, no, oh my God, the devil is
We've
in my
heard.
brain.
We've heard
and
about
then you
this
bomb
guy.
them, right?
All right, Ransom, how are we going to start the show off? These are real segments from their radio show.
I gotta say, I think that this show, our show, is helping this show be better. Today is the most edgy I have ever heard them be.
Oh, no.
man.
I don't want them to get better.
What are they talking about, kittens?
They no longer remind you guys what day it is. Let's start from the beginning today. Here's their show opener. Now, this isn't the edgy
We're going
part.
to have to switch shows if they keep getting good.
Right.
You know?
We'll get to the edgy stuff, but we'll start with the show opener. They talk about some TV that they missed. Now, they're not getting better. Let me just reframe that. Let me just repeat that. They're not getting better, but they are...
Making some improvements.
Tell you what,
some
they
improve-
keep picking up on some of these hints we're giving them. We might have to send them a consultant
some of our
invoice there.
I know some of our dick listeners are getting on their Facebook page while we do this, and they're posting nasty stuff. And so they're starting to listen to these segments.
Right, and
You
they're
know.
probably like, my God, they make great points.
Here's the first segment from Murphy, Sam, and Jody, Unbelievable Millionaires of Radio.
And it really isn't too early to get ready for summer because it will go be here. Kids are excited because school's almost done.
Wait,
and so
when
later.
is it too early to get ready for summer?
Well, it's not too early now. We know that from his opening statement.
Just after 7, Jody is going to give us the best binge-worthy shows that we should really watch or
Wait a
plan
minute,
for the summer.
the goddamn summer, you're going to tell me about the binge-worthy shows? That's how I'm getting ready for summer? I thought you'd be talking about blowing up beach balls or getting sunblock Or buying a new pair of flip-flops? No, you're going to tell me during the summer what I can sit in home inside my house and watch TV?
No, because you have no idea what the best binge-worthy shows are. These millionaires have to tell you. You have no clue what's out there to watch.
Not just me and Jody at home, but
It's a good thing to plan to do together in the summer. And there's a ton of good binge-worthy shows right now.
I mean, they're going to be like, first, it's Dallas.
This
Then
other
it's
show,
Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Three's Company. It's amazing. There's this guy.
The documentary on how they produce escargot.
The problem is everything is binge worthy and everybody watches things at different times.
I
and
know,
so
you
Jody
said
and
that
I
20
finally are finished.
times, Murphy.
These losers.
Better Call Saul.
Oh.
Season 2 over 10 episodes.
It
And,
was so great. Oh, my gosh.
and so
Oh, she's a nightmare. She talks, and I want to run into traffic. I just can't stand
Well,
the lady.
don't.
And I won't right now.
Great. Oh, my gosh.
and so
Oh, God.
Better
What-
yet,
what do you
throw
think
her
she's-
into
What do
traffic.
you think she's like in the sack? I mean, just
Oh,
Dead
it's
fish.
not binge worthy. I promise you that.
you wouldn't consume it?
No.
Oh.
Great. Oh, my gosh.
and so Sam, you haven't watched season 2 yet, have
I
you?
watched all of season 1, but y'all are saying season 2 is better.
Yeah, I think it is.
110% better.
Okay.
The season 1 was just a setup.
It's not just better, it's 110% better.
Well, I'm going to download it right now.
Okay, let's step away from the bit just for a second. What they're doing is to tell you to prepare for summer are the shows to sit inside your house and watch hours of.
Well, she said it'd be fun to do as couples.
Ugh.
It'd be fun to watch these shows.
How about going and
as
getting some
couples.
goddamn ice cream or going to a park?
How about they get a divorce? Those two. They're married and on the show, and then Sam's a sidekick.
It finally is all happening now.
Right.
And Emily, you saw all of season 2,
Saw it
right?
and loved it.
Me
Yeah.
too. Did you feel the
So
same way that
smart.
Jody and I did at the end, where it's like the last episode? I hate cliffhangers like that.
Oh my gosh, I've already forgotten what happened.
It is.
can't
This
say.
is just such a broke dick piece of crap. It's so
just-
bad.
I,
Oh, it's so bad.
It's there are 2 huge cliffhangers. It's
With his brother?
Yes.
They're
wish
just talking about this show. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing.
Listen, I wish your goddamn show was hanging from a cliff and then I'd stomp on your fingers.
Unbelievable Millionaires of Radio. This is Murphy, Sam, and Jody. They're based out of Arkansas, but they're on in like 100 cities. They make millions of dollars. It amazes us. Ransom, what's next?
So remember a couple of weeks ago, we decided not to play this show in honor of Murphy's dead mom. We're like, we're going to be nice. We have hearts. We're not
I
going to
am regretting that decision every day,
Well,
by the way.
It turns out that these guys kind of get off on it. Last week, Murphy made some jokes about his dead mom. This week, he makes some jokes about his dead mom.
Oh, this is his way of dealing. I think this is his way of coping. He's
So
gotta
wait a minute,
talk it
they're doing
out.
a celebrity roast of his mom after she died?
Only been dead 2 weeks, right?
A couple of weeks, yeah. It hasn't.
Jeez.
Couple of weeks. So here's a segment right here where Murphy jokes about his own dead mother.
Oh, I don't know if I can listen to this.
I gotta hear
All
this.
right, here we
I'm getting a really special gift today, unique gift that I wasn't expecting.
Don't tell me your mom showed up at the door. Oh, no.
My mom's a zombie.
She's gone.
She tried to eat my brains, but she realized there was no food in there, so she left.
Oh, no.
What's that?
And it's from my sister-in-law. My brother's wife
Ooh, thank God.
has decided that, or she offered that when my mother passed, and she was cremated, so that she, there's an urn in her memory.
And that
she
urn
wanted-
is at your dad's house now. It's a big, beautiful urn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she said that
How
they,
big
and I didn't know,
is it?
How beautiful is it?
There's 87 pounds of ashes
Oh,
in there.
stop it. Jeez.
that they offered these things, but they're
Like
called
a hot
keepsake
water
urns,
cooler.
which is really kind of to me,
Oh, this is ridiculous. So they're talking, are they getting to a food recipe? Is that what we're doing here?
No, we'll get to it.
Are they gonna
almost sounds like a very mail order way of doing it. but I know it's not.
Right? I'd not heard of this, but
And so,
I
and
hope
these
to
little,
God Sam accidentally snorted a line of his mom's ashes. I thought it was Coke. Sorry.
Oh, God. Damn.
keepsake urns are the miniature versions of the big urn
Right.
that she is in. And so, to do this, just for the record, Sam, seen over the future, it's
I
not
don't know
something
about
you
big
do at home.
urns, but I know about big perm. What up? What up, Friday?
You don't buy the urn distribute as you want.
Wait,
You want the cup
can
scoop or the half cup
do
scoop?
whatever you want to do when you get home with an urn.
They are getting edgy about his mom. I mean, they're talking about scooping her out of the urn. I mean, my God.
They're talking about a mail order cup scoop of his mom.
Oh,
They're gonna have
Jesus.
ash fights on the weekend.
You know what's going on.
Now that's what you do for the summer. You get Murphy's mom's ashes and have an ash party.
Everybody's sitting there with their ashes.
Get out of the house and go play with her ashes.
BYOA. I think this is Murphy. I think this is Murphy's way of dealing with this. You know, I think this is like he's laughing, but on the inside he's crying. I feel bad for the guy.
Right.
You know.
But you're saying this is a process that someone else takes care of.
Typically you can
Okay.
do this because everybody's got a different way of doing these things.
Yes, millionaires have a way of getting on their radio show and making jokes about it.
They're so rich. I don't know why they didn't just pay to have her brought back to life.
He's back. What's next, Ransom?
So it turns out Sam actually has experience dumping people's ashes.
Oh, of course he does.
Oh, all right. If you make me, I will. Here it is.
I can promise you that stuff gets all over the place.
Oh, Jesus.
What's
Sam.
he talking
I'm
about?
telling you, he's my favorite character.
What's he talking?
He's still talking
I
about
can promise you
ashes?
that stuff gets all over the place. When we
He goes, I have a whole sand pit full of this stuff. That's what my kid's playing.
Gets all in her hair. It's a mesh.
Wait, you tried that yourself?
No. My uncle, when my mom's brother, when he passed, he
Yeah, we know what
had
your
this
uncle is. We get it.
Yeah, the family tree isn't necessary. We understand how that works.
wish that he be dumped somewhere, a certain
Sam.
place, which
And
I
y'all
will
did
not
that.
mention.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. A place that he frequented.
Yeah, and
Okay.
so I went with my cousin and we snuck out there
Right.
when no one
Yes.
was looking, and we dumped him.
Yeah.
And it's
Where could that have been?
I don't know.
I mean,
Probably a liquor shop. It's Sam talking
place
right
that he
now.
frequented.
Strip club, drug dealer's house.
Could have been anything. I'm dying to know. See what these people do now? I'm dying.
Yeah.
I'm on the hook.
it's almost
messy.
like talcum powder.
I
you know,
bet
it's
you.
like you
Okay,
put
so Sam has a history of sending inappropriate junk pictures to women. I bet you right before they cremated him, he took a picture of his uncle's junk and sent it to women.
What if it was like an AA meeting and they snuck in there and just dumped it on the floor?
it out there and it's woof. It's
Okay.
not heavy. It's like
Right.
dust. It goes everywhere. So if you
It's-
tried to pour that yourself,
It's ashes,
I
you
mean,
dumbass. I mean, we
okay,
get it.
Again, they're giving us step-by-step directions on how to play with dead people's ashes.
Ransom,
no,
you
listen.
were right. They're getting a little edgy.
Sam's like, look, if you're going to play with dead people's ashes, here's how you do it. And then he has multiple steps on the best way to do it.
Yeah.
probably would be a mess.
Yeah, it looks like a salt shaker. Is what my brother
my
said.
gosh.
Buddies.
They're shaking it like a salt shaker.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Now, it shouldn't be confused with that. I'm just saying that
Okay,
it's...
well, wait. We need to decide where it's going to go in the house.
Not by the stove.
Because this is your mother.
Ugh. Are you ready?
Yeah, give
You're
him
going to
the-
use your wheel of weapons in segment one?
I have to. I might be using it multiple times. Just, just get him. Get him. Get him. Dang it. Get it.
Take that, Jody. This is Jeets destroying Murphy, Sam, and Jody.
Take that, Jody. Sam, you get a pass, dog. I could never do that to Sam.
There's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
There's blood everywhere.
You can't see, but Murphy only has one arm and
Murphy
one leg right now.
Struggling.
Yeah.
And, wow, Jody's down to one boob. One of them has been
The
been
good thing
sawed
is
off.
I cut off his left arm and his right leg, so he's kind of like checker pattern.
There is segment one of the unbelievable millionaires of radio. Jeets has already gone to his wheel of weapons. Segment two. We'll do it next. Marco and Jeets X1075.
OPC. Marco and Jeets present the unbelievable millionaires of radio.
Oh, God.
The dear Christ. This is the Unbelievable Millionaires of Radio. This is a radio show out of Arkansas. They're called Murphy, Sam, and Jody. It is a married couple and some other moron on the show, and they make millions of dollars. We play you their segments. We bash our heads against the walls and the desks and other hard objects and go, God, how do
this
they
show-
make millions? How do they do it?
This show owns a fleet of unicorns, which you're like, those don't exist. Yeah, the
Yeah, they
normal
do.
people make normal money. They don't. But when you're as rich as these guys, I mean, you race them.
We've got 2 clips of their show left. Ransom, where should we pick up here?
So in the first segment, we learned that they like to joke about death.
Yeah,
And,
about their own dead parents.
Their own dead parents. And
who just died 2 weeks ago.
a couple of weeks ago. They're going to continue talking about death. This time they're talking about Prince. Still talking about Prince.
You know, haven't we beat the Prince thing to death?
Right.
I mean,
no pun intended.
Not just them, but a lot of radio stations. Here they go.
Yeah, the judge that's overseeing Prince's case, which is so
Overseeing.
The other thing is it the story they're about to talk about? I already know what she's talking about. The will thing that was relevant. Like last Wednesday. So it's like they're 5-6 days behind.
They're
like topical news.
They're aloof. I mean, they get up in the morning, they have no idea what's going on. It literally is their world. They live in these compounds. It's like they make so much goddamn money. They're making the news. The news doesn't come to them. They make the news.
so big, it's going to be dragged on forever. You know it.
Right.
Has ordered genetic testing be done on a sample of his blood. Now,
I'm assuming they did this before he was cremated, right?
No,
Yes,
they
they
Okay.
cremated him and then they
took the
extracted
blood.
all the blood out of him.
They're just frustrating morons.
anyway,
Boy, that would be a conundrum, wouldn't it?
Throwing shade at Sam.
well, I'm sure it,
Hey, uh-oh.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, they're having a little fun with each other in there.
Underlay.
guys, I never even thought of that. But anyway, it makes sense because
Hold on. Can you
guess
make
how?
Ransom, can you make a Nelly song out of him going, uh-oh? Can you do that?
Absolutely, I can do it. It's going to take some time, but I got it.
They actually financed Nelly and his St. Lunatics. They're the backer.
You know, people are coming forward.
I used the chainsaw, by the way.
You've only used it once. Are we getting close to it?
I feel like
Just hold on. Control yourself. Hold
every
on.
day in this
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
case going.
Oh,
he was,
wait, are these
he was our
paternity-
cousin. It's all about parents.
Suck! God, I hate these people. They've just spent the last 30 seconds going, no, there's no blood test, and there's extracting DNA, there's no fighting over the will.
it wouldn't be okay. Here's how this would be less frustrating: is if they made 30 G's a year and they were on a 10-watt station,
Right.
and their audience was 14 people. Then I'd be like, you know what? Okay, I get it. You know, what do you expect? These goddamn people make millions of dollars. They're broadcast all over the country. They've just stumbled and rambled on for goddamn, 30, 45 seconds.
You know what would make this better is if we made more money than they did. That's
Right.
it. That's my bar. I'm going to my Wheel of Weapons, which
Wait, did you
awarded
say
me.
bar?
I said bar.
Oh, because I want to go drinking after
I was
this
gonna-
crap.
Do they own the bar?
Probably.
The Wheel of Weapons gave me Justin Bieber, who is throwing grenades and singing some of his terrible songs. I'll use it right now.
Get him.
Good shot, Sam!
Justin Bieber throwing bombs. Terrible. Terrible show.
Yeah, that's how you beat it.
Parentage.
Okay.
It's all about that because he and his wife.
How the hell with this segment? I can't take it
I
anymore.
just can't take it. What's next?
Garbage. What's the next segment here?
And the final segment that we have today, guys, the gang talks about TV again that they missed. And Murphy actually hints at retirement.
Wait, are you goddamn serious?
Murphy hints at retirement. Yeah,
Dude,
we'll
that
hear it.
means there's an extra $1 million floating around in radio business.
Gives you a little bit of a time frame, too.
Oh. Gives us a heads up on when we got to find a new show to
right.
screw with.
And Trisha says,
Hold on. I don't care when he wants to retire. I use that chainsaw again.
It's over. That's right.
I'm back here, lost.
This is our chance to change things. This is our destiny.
And if you're wrong, then every
Are they playing audio from a TV show?
They're playing audio from Lost, which is a show that,
It was on 20 years ago. Yeah.
everyone on the island dies.
Oh.
Way to stay relevant, guys.
Here's
Man.
the thing. They're
Topical.
so rich, they're just having the actors from the show reenact it in studio.
Live in studio.
Yeah, we had a lot of friends that were fanatics about that. And if you were a Lost fanatic, you were like all
Because
in
apparently
it, right?
it's a whole
Listen,
world that you can get.
everybody who listens to your show is a Lost fanatic because when they hear you, they're lost. They're like, what the
clueless.
hell are you talking
They
about?
all need help.
Lost in.
And there's
Right.
clues and stuff and trying to figure
Some
out.
sort of big
yeah,
reveal.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say this: I could
Yeah,
watch it
yeah.
because I know nothing.
Yeah, you do know nothing. When do we get to... At
She's a nightmare.
least she knows. When does
Murphy,
retirement talk
Murphy
happen?
bangs her.
Yeah, you fire up my chainsaw, dog.
You're done with it?
Right?
Yeah,
it would
that's-
be brand new.
That's one of those, I think.
Very, You know what? Here's my Bieber on top of that. The hell with it. Bombs, chainsaws.
I chainsawed her ass off. Just so she has nothing to sit on.
Chainsawed her ass off. All right, there's our wheel of weapons.
When
this
do they
morning.
retire? I want to get to that part.
Oh, does that come at the end, Ransom?
That comes here in a couple of
Maybe
seconds.
I'll save it for retirement years. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm interested, but I don't have to stop the world to watch it
Murphy,
right now.
you know we already have retirement plans for what we're going to watch again.
Oh my
They
God!
have
This whole show's about what they're going to watch on TV. I mean, this weekend, this summer, retirement.
Breaking Bad will come again one day.
Yeah.
Wait,
well, I don't
wait,
want to
wait.
make retirement
I know.
plans.
Are
Jody.
y'all
I'm
talking
just-
about retirement?
No,
Don't
no.
even look for.
Oh God! You know, here's the, they have so much money they could retire yesterday if they want.
No, I'm talking about. I mean, what I'm saying is 25 years from now is when I'll start watching Lost. That's all. I mean.
25 years from
What
now.
kind of horrible tease was that, Ransom?
Isn't he like 60?
We're going to have this bit for a long time, guys.
He's going to be 85 years old
He's
doing
gonna
Murphy,
be
Sam,
85,
and Jody.
and then when he the day he retires, he's gonna die, and they're immediately gonna cremate him, and then Sam is gonna go play with his ashes.
Snort his ashes. All right, that is the unbelievable millionaires of radio this morning, Murphy, Sam, and Jody. They are millionaires, and it's goddamn unbelievable. Marco and Cheats X 1075.